Hi, I'm the Shadow Trader. This is Shadow Analysis, and today we're going to talk stocks. I have a few ticker symbols in mind that I want to talk about, and we're going to begin with ticker symbol WOLF. These won't be long videos. I'm basically going to show you the macro analysis of what I think is going to happen here. I didn't take a look at all these stocks, but we're going to look at them anyway. I love looking at charts, and you guys can see what I see, and together, hopefully, we make a lot of money. This is a very important stock chart. This is the daily. If you are looking to get in for a big move, this is the chart you want. If you're looking to get in as an investment, this is the chart you want. All right. So what we want to do is we want to see what it's doing. Well, it's falling. We know that, and the indicators are here. They're bearish. They're pointing down. We can kind of know what it's doing here, but what I think we're going to do is I think we're going to retest the support here. And this was my original analysis. Remember, I told you it was going to come back down to 125, but I thought that was going to do it when it was here. I thought it was going to come back down, and then we were going to go. And we just kind of started to churn. I was like, all right, well, it's going a little early. I don't really trust it. Um, but it's coming back down. It might retest 125. Uh, look over here. Always look to your left. Look at that. That's support right there. We need to confirm that support. So this doesn't happen. If this happens, it's over. It is done. But the indicators are telling us that we just need to confirm the support. Just need to confirm the support. That's all we need to do. If we can do that, we're good to go. We can get the options down here. I would get them long out. I would get them about to the end of the year. And I would go for the high price target. I would go $8. Well, no, no, I would go for the previous quarter high target. If you go for the $8, you can go for the $8, but if you do that, I would go even longer. All right, because I don't think it's going to hit that this year. I could be wrong. Um, but I think we're going to get a previous quarter high, and we might keep going. We might hit the previous quarter high, and we might just keep going to $8. I've seen that happen plenty of times. It happened recently with a stock. Ticker symbol SNYR. That one right there. It actually didn't even hit I think it hit the previous quarter high recently. If I yeah, I mean no, yeah, no, it didn't. It's close. It's going to. But notice how it hit the yearly VWAP and it just kept ripping. Uh, it didn't do that. Well, not that it was supposed to, but I was just showing you as an example. There are stocks that will do that and it will keep going. And if this hits the previous quarter high, there's a possibility that it could keep ripping. But that's why we have to pay close attention to the details. Pay attention to the details. The indicators tell you everything. All right, we got to look behind the scenes, see what's happening, what options are being bought, how many puts are being held, how many calls are being held, and for what price, and for what date. Very important key factors there. So for ticker symbol WOLF, that's pretty much it, guys. We had a couple things happen this week that really, I mean, it was going to go down either way, but yeah. And I mean, it's not a big deal. This stuff's not a big deal at all. Um, Nothing really to look at right now, data wise. The call options are being bought up. Shares are being bought up while the price falls. This thing, in my opinion, will come double bottom, and then I think it's going to go parabolic. So prepare for that. All right. Next, I want to look at ticker symbol NBIS. And this one I really like. I'm in this one already. I've got uh, a couple options, I think, for $55. All right. I bought it. Well, it was. I don't remember exactly what price. I don't really care. I bought it within this area of consolidation. That's where I wanted to buy it. I knew it was going to go eventually, and I didn't think it was going to explode right away. So I bought for 3 months out. Um, I was prepared and ready for this thing to just move sideways. I don't care. My price targets are pretty high up, 80, 90. I can see it going all the way to 100. And if these earnings, if they beat the earnings, this is going to be a crazy ride. I don't know if they will. I don't know a whole lot about these companies. I know the basics of what they do. That's all I really need to know when I do technical analysis. Obviously, if I'm an investor, I'm going to know pretty much everything about the company, like company ticker symbol VFF, Village Farms. Uh, I love that company. I know a lot about them, and I think that they've got great things coming. But they are in a sector that is illegal, as they are a marijuana company. And it is not federally legal yet in the United States, and that is a major issue. So it's a long-term hold for sure. Something like this, when you're, or Wolf, for example, when you're dealing with semiconductors or AI like NBIS, I mean, look, these things are prime and ready to go now. And it's slow. It's going to be slow moving. I think for most stocks, you're going to get big moves up and you're going to get big moves down. But I think that for just in a bull market that is taking its time, and at some point you're going to start seeing green candles everywhere. Um, anyways, this one is consolidating sideways, and I like this one because I have the higher price targets here. I do think they're going to hit. This one is coming down, as you can see um, here. That's okay. Like I said, it's probably gonna come down, cover this gap. If it can hold this support at some point, that would be great. Because then it's only just gonna move higher and higher. My options expire in September, so I have a while to finish this move. Um, I don't know. I don't know what to make of that, but it's clear that that it is primed to go up. Okay, so we've done hit a bottom over here. We've already hit. If you look, actually, let's get rid of this one. We've already hit a bottom here, although we did hit a top as well. But I think that's going to keep going. I think we're going to see some sideways movement here as we continue higher. And again, that depends on earnings. If their earnings are bad, then yeah, it's going to be a bloodbath most likely. But I see them going higher. I don't see this thing ending here. Um, and then probably major dip for the rest of the year before it goes even higher. And that's how I feel like most bull stocks are going to be right now, especially coming into the end of the year because you're going to have people selling out, tax reasons and people preparing for the holidays. So there's a lot of holidays coming up, guys. So we're going to have a lot of days off. We're going to have a lot of selling, and we're also going to have a lot of buying because a lot of buying happens around the holidays as well as the selling. So, but like I said, it's just going to be big moves up, big moves down. But this one I see continuing up. Um, yeah, we'll see how that one turns out. Earnings next week, I believe. But now we can get into the one I really want to talk about, and that's ticker symbol NVVE. All right, so here's why I want to talk about this. And I actually haven't looked at it since the previous low, so now I need to update it here. And yeah, I definitely think it could probably go a little bit low. Yeah, I think it can go a little lower here. But wherever we make the low at, finally, uh, and it is coming soon. The indicators are getting pretty low as is, so the low is coming soon. Is it the final low? We're gonna find out. We're 100% gonna find out real soon. The good news is the longer it takes to fall, the more sideways it is also moving. We can work our way, you know, slowly work our way out of this and break out. If it did move sideways for that long, but I mean, I hope it doesn't. I don't think it will, but it does kind of align with, a 2026 breakout. I did have the prediction that the stock market would not necessarily crash, but like a major, major dip, like a little mini crash. In 2026. I don't know when in 2026, but I predict a lot of penny stocks are going to break out in 2026. So this would align with that if this continued to go sideways. And if it did, that would be really cool because that would give me a lot longer to invest more money in that stock before it does go. Now, I know someone on Twitter asked me, oh, and if you're not following me on Twitter, I am the Shadow Trader. I'm at Shadow Trader 17. But uh, someone asked me, and I never got a chance to reply yet, because I just haven't really sat down and looked at the chart like I'm doing now. But someone asked me what my price target is over the next course of the next few months. I don't know. I don't know what the stock is going to do. Right now, it's dropping. I have no clue when this thing's going to break out. I can't really give you predict like length predictions of when it's going to break out. As soon as it breaks out, then I can be like, all right, well, in the next so and so amount of time, I think it's going to hit this price because now we're bullish and now we're confirmed bullish. I know for a fact we're going to move up. I can give you more of a defined timeline. I can't hear. I'm sorry. Um, I don't like making predictions. It's kind of what I do as a technical analyst, but I predict both sides. So if one thing that I say doesn't happen, I'm prepared for the other side. I'm prepared for the bear move. I'm prepared for the bull move. I do hedge a lot. So, you know, it is what it is. It's falling and that's okay. Invest more. I don't know how low it's going to go, but I think that we're getting pretty close to the bottom and what could that look like? I don't know. Low 50s, high 40s maybe. I don't know. We're going to find out. And yeah, have an opportunity to invest more at a lower price. And for those of you that got in really high, I got in at over $1. So I actually got in kind of high myself. I don't know if any of you got in even higher. I feel sorry for you if you did. I apologize. But that's why we're here. We're here to do some technical analysis and read things, so we're not blindly investing. If you've already done that, you've learned your lesson, and hopefully you can make your money back out of this and just do a better job next time of knowing when to get in and when not to. And I know they make it really hard for you, but that greed in you always wants it as early as possible. But sometimes you just have to wait for the confirmation. If it looks too good, like if it looks way too good and you gotta take it, take it. But if you have even the slightest thought that it could go the other way, don't do it. Just wait for confirmation. Just wait. It's the best thing you can possibly do is wait because it's going to save you time. It's going to save you money because there's other things that are doing other things. Well, just wait. And you could go look at something else. There's other things moving that you can get into right now. Just wait. Chill, man. Just chill. All right. So, yeah. So what I really wanted to show you guys with the ticker symbol NVVE is something incredible I actually saw. But we're gonna have to get rid of this, and I can actually use this, but and it's not necessarily a good thing what I'm about to show you here, but also at the same time, when you combine it with what else I'm gonna show you, and oh man, I don't know if I remember everything. It was the well, I don't think that's gonna help, but if we do uh MACD, I think MACD was a big one. I think if we do MACD, I think that yeah. Let's actually look at this. Let's look at the weekly on this one. Was I crazy or did I actually see what I saw? Yeah, I saw see what I saw. All right, guys. So let's take a look at this. Kind of wild, actually. All right. Start up here at the wild price. Did this stock split multiple times or something? What happened here, guys? For those of you that know, let me know down in the comments below. Like I said, I don't know a whole lot about these stocks. If I'm just doing technical analysis, I don't really have to. So, if you know why the price is so high here, did it start this high, or did they just do a series of splits and this is the outcome? But anyways, notice this was the top here. When it started falling, it indicated the top pretty well here. Now, here's what I want to show you guys. From this point forward, the indicators hit a bottom while the stock continues down. And while the stock continues down, the indicators go up. It goes up. Doesn't quite break out. Not yet. Not yet. Right now, if the stock breaks out with the indicators, and if these keep moving up slowly while the stock continues to move down, guys, I can't remember what else that I saw that was was it RSI? Let me see. What else did I see that I really wish I would have told you guys what it was, but yeah, yeah, here guys, we're here. Now it's slowly moving up as it's moving down. Look how bullish this looks. Look at that. Wild. People don't pay attention to this kind of stuff. I do. It's not something it's like I go looking for, but I just look at charts for fun and I look at different time frames for fun. And this is the kind of stuff that I pay attention to. This is the kind of stuff I look at. And honestly, it looks really, really good. Not gonna lie, guys. Yeah, yeah. It is trending up. It well hasn't created the second support yet, but I'm gonna guess it's gonna get right around here, here, right? We'll know for sure when it comes down and it starts moving up again, and then I can build a solid support system here. So when it's ready to break out, we're prepared for that. And the way up can just be just as explosive as the way down. Obviously, I don't think it's gonna go up here and hit these prices, but once we break out, I think definitely here. I think 40 would be the maximum if it did go that high. I don't think we're going higher than that. Uh, but 27 seems kind of honestly, it just seems right. $27. This support because the resistance here. I keep saying support, but I mean resistance here is kind of wild. there's a lot of selling here, and obviously you saw the fruits of that labor. So yeah, I mean, if you break 40, got, I mean, you're looking at, well, yeah, thousand. That would be wild. I don't think. Um, Now we're talking nonsense here. Anyways, 27 seems legit to me. At most 40, but we just won't know. And I mean, we got a long way up. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, guys, this is kind of what I wanted to show you. Look at that. Look at that crazy bullish divergence. How awesome does that look? I saw that. I was like, man, they're gonna love this. And I wanted to record. I didn't want to tell you guys on Twitter because I just didn't want to post all these pictures and have it be just confusing. But this is what I wanted to show you. It looks crazy good. Um, hopefully it's not some fluke and then it just ends up just breaking down, you know what I mean, and then falling even more. And it falls into if it does that, we know it's trash and we got to get the hell out with whatever money we got left. I don't have a whole bunch of money in here. I'm just throwing scraps for right now. I'm not throwing in the horde. I'm just here and there, just buy a trade, a call, or a put, and I've got money left up. Throw the scraps in there. If I have some money left over at the end of the week in my pocket, I usually put it into the stock market. That scraps, if it is scraps, if it's not like a big amount, obviously, I plan for those kind of things. But I like to throw scraps into the market and just throw it into something. And this is a good one right here. This one or PRSO. I haven't really talked about PRSO yet. That'll be a whole nother video. Um, but yeah, guys, that's it. That's it. So I wanted to show you. This is the part that I was really excited about showing you the divergence on NVVE and how awesome it looks. I don't really know. I don't really know what else I can show you that would show a divergence. At this moment, I'm sure I have stuff, but um, maybe here. Yeah, actually, yeah. This is crazy, guys. All right, so. With that said, are you buying NVVE right now, or are you going to wait for it to fall more? I don't think it has much left. I'm just going to continue buying on the way down. It's going to break out eventually. It's going to go way higher than this. At any price that the price now, if it goes lower, it's still good price. I'm still buying it. I'm just not throwing in the horde right now. I don't really have a horde right now because majority of my trading money is in NBIS, and I'm waiting for that to blow. But if that blows before I put another horde amount into my account, to be able to put into NVVE, I'm buying a lot of NVVE. Okay, I'm buying a lot of it. So, with that said, you guys have a great day, and listen, don't do anything I wouldn't do. You know what I mean? Don't go out there making bad trades. Wait for confirmation. Wait for support. If it looks good, if it looks really, really good, take it. But if you have any doubts whatsoever, just wait, guys. It's not worth it. All right, have a good one. Peace.